Hello, welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We are attempting to continue our playthrough here. I'm hoping, well, looks like we just got some tech when I unpaused. So, what we're hoping this time around is to finish, well, right now most of our fleets are retrofitting or scooping up more troops, but we're hoping there's only 14 colonies left in the war we're in, so I just want to try to knock that out this episode. That'd be really nice, and then we can figure out what we actually have left to do to win this game. So that's the hope. So let's go ahead, and that's all gonna auto build. I don't need to click that. All right, so some of these research projects are very quick at this point. There's just I know I queued up a bunch of really cheap research projects. Looks like we are going ahead and colonizing a bunch of planets. So let's go ahead and just move this along a little quicker with making sure we're building the right things. It'll, like I said before, it'll probably do this automatically, but I just want to make sure I maximize. We don't have that much left in the game, I don't think. So I just want to maximize making sure we're getting them built as quick as possible. Oh, they're doing something to me there because we're losing score. Well, we're losing and gaining score. Looks like we're expanding and kind of blending into where they are in general. So let's go ahead and look at our fleets. We want sort by name. I kind of feel like I need in the future to name these like 01, 02, 03, 04 so that 10 shows up on the bottom. That's just my little OCD mind going nuts that's out of order like that. Oh, they're offering to end a war. I'm very surprised. I don't think I'll say yes. All right, invasion fleet is moving towards them. That's invasion fleet 1. It's only got a small amount of troops, so I don't think that's going to work out too well for me. These guys are retrofitting. I'd love for them to be done and moving over here because they have a ton of troops piled up on them. All the rest of my invasion fleets are pretty much empty, so I'm really hoping they start picking up troops after they're done retrofitting. So let's look at our construction yards. So if they're retrofitting, oh yeah, we got some backup here for sure. State ships 111, civilian ships definitely backed up as well. Hopefully, I mean state ships take priority, so hopefully they'll get done relatively soon. They're going fairly quick. All right, let's go to this new colony. I think we can go ahead and get these facilities built. I don't know if Dhayut is the best species to throw on this planet, but we'll sort that out later. How many colonies do we have left? We have a lot flagged for colonization. Let's go with suitability and just make sure we got all the good ones clicked. There's an enemy invasion fleet heading towards this planet. I'm amazed they even have a fleet, to be honest. Right, we are running low on colony ships. Wait, is that completed? It said we just completed it, but it still says 25 days up here. Extreme mass drivers. Maybe we need to slow the game down a little bit, let it catch up. All right, really hoping these invasion fleets, especially this one, finishes retrofitting. Let's take a look at what this planet, what are they doing? Are they actually retrofitting? I don't feel like they're actually doing anything here. Well, we're just gonna manually take you over here. I kind of want to take this planet because it's in the middle of nowhere. There's a ton of troops. Oh, they're just building them. They haven't actually built them yet. So these guys are trying their best to just queue up an exorbitant amount of troops on every planet to slow us down. Not surprising. Why is it attack? Let's get an attack fleet over here. Well, it's quite clear we're positioned for this planet, or the system anyway. All right, well, let's fly over here and just manually invade this. They clearly weren't actually retrofitting. They were just sitting there. Oh, what are these guys doing? I mean, if you want to get annihilated, that's the way to do it. We have so many more ships than they do. Why would they do that? So silly. We just annihilated them. I mean, I don't mind them doing that. They want to destroy their fleets. They're more than welcome to. Got a couple fleets over here, it looks like. I wonder if I could sneak in and like take out this planet and this planet just to solidify, and then all this crap here, just to make like a moon-shaped ring around the planet. All right, we got a new colony founded. Go ahead and build up what we need to build up over here. At least that's the right species on that planet. We did build a new giant spaceport, which I probably am going to immediately retrofit to our style spaceport. And where's this at? This is, oh, kind of down where we need to be over here. Pop up our fleets that were getting attacked. Invasion Fleet 9 is being pretty dumb. Oh, they actually did invade our planet. Holy cow. I didn't think they'd actually get a fleet off there. I mean, that's fine. We'll just immediately invade one of theirs. Wow. That is a lot more troops than I anticipated being there. Do we have more ships? Are they stuck over here without fuel? Like, what's going on? Well, that's kind of crazy. I'm not exactly sure why those ships didn't... They just kind of were chilling out here. I thought they had all arrived already. Those are the... Oh, no, there are... Okay, there are some troop transports over here. All right, these guys are starting to fight back just the smallest little bit. Oh, they have a little fleet popped over here. Looks like they're hopping over here to help out. Are they not? All right, looks like we might be not only beating them back, but destroying their invasion fleet. Come on, destroy them before they get away. Dumping blocked. Yes. There we go. We just took out a whole bunch of their troops. Perfect. So that is exactly what we need to do. Wipe out their invasion troops. Although they're kind of doing the same thing to me a little bit over here. Looks like we finally got some troops over here. Let's go ahead and re-invade this planet. Alright, here we go. We should be good now. Now that we actually have all of our troops over here. Yeah, 17k is pretty in our favor. So I think we'll be just fine. Oh, we got a stuck thing over here. A stuck invasion. Alright, these guys are super happy to be part of our empire, so we should be able to load back our troops without any issue. Are we not finishing scooping up these troops? Alright, this is a little annoying. This is stuck here, and it's destroying our buildings little by little. Yeah, look at this. It's actively destroying everything. It's a single troop. We should be able to take this out, no problem. But instead, it's gonna just chip away at everything. Killing the population, too. Or wait, did that go up or down? It's going up. Never mind. We are just stuck in a war there. I wonder if that'll free up once we, like if I invade with troops there. Did we scoop up as many troops as we're going to get off this planet? I think we did. All right, so there are definitely more planets for the taking over here. We should probably take this one before they finish building up these bases. A lot of troops again, but hopefully we'll be able to take it out without much of a problem. Invaders repulsed. Okay, did we finally knock them out? Oh, what are we doing over here? I mean, I didn't tell them to take this, but they're right next to it, so I might as well. Looks like we got a bunch of troops backed up over there anyway. Or a bunch of fleets. This should be very much in our favor. I need to zoom out. I can't even click on the planet. I have so many fleets positioned there. We are heavily invested in taking that planet, apparently. Go, let's scroll out. Oh yeah, we'll get that. Right, looks like they're heading over here. So they've been stockpiling troops over here. I feel like we gotta take this out. They're trying to take as much as they can from this area. Let's pause this just for a second. Make sure we are maximizing what we can here. Load our troops up. We have to be a little careful because we don't excuse me, we don't have enough ground troops. Like, we're producing them. Our troop attack strength has been going up and up and up, but everybody is like stuck in this retrofitting state. But I don't think they're actually retrofitting, so I'm gonna just tell them to stop and just see how they behave after that. All right, some of them are going to attack but don't have any troops. Some of them are still trying to retrofit. Nobody's loading troops, which is a little frustrating. That's not what I would expect them to do. All right, let's take a look at this planet. This planet. We still have a lot of troops on here. They're not all garrisoned. Well, maybe they are now. I don't think I have enough troops to take this out. Let's pop you back to invade and see what you do. All right, some of these are going to load troops. Some of them still think they're retrofitting, which I don't know. I really would like to be more proactive with taking out this invasion fleet. So let's look at war target fleets and make sure that we are actually targeting them for attacks. I also want to make sure we have all the colonies flagged. Looks like we do. Our genetic rewiring. So we are kind of catching up on all the text here. So let's take a look and just make sure. Yeah, it's 14 days. Again, we don't really need any of these, but I just want to get them off the list. What I really need is this. All right, that should be good enough. How's the colonization efforts going? Looks like we still have quite a few systems flagged for colonization, and we are building and loading colonists, so that all seems to be churning along just fine. Oh, their fleet is here. Their fleet is not attacking my colony ship. I don't think Tikan are the best choice for this planet. All right, let's I know we're still colonizing, but let's click through and just apply all our templates for our different types of planets, just so that well, that is not good. Right, one of these days I will memorize this stuff, but that is not today. I think mangrove gotta be Hakonish, right? Yeah, let's make sure all the rest of these are resettled. Was that the Slukin? Yes, we do have those flagged as being able to be on that type of planet, which is fine. Hakonish and Ikaru are pretty much all I would want on a marshy swamp planet, which makes sense to me. Ice Tundra is pretty much a no-brainer. Continental. Right, I think the only other type of planet I need to find is like a regular forest. This can't be right. Keterafakaro, a human. Don't want Naxilian. Be silly. We don't want any of those on there. All right, let's apply that to grasslands. Did we do desert savanna? I think we did. Do we have just forest planet? Pretty sure we did aquatic already. But we'll just apply the deep ocean just in case. Here's forest. Okay, so human and Ikaru. We don't want Naxilian. Shakturi. What is Shakturi's preference? It doesn't. There's no tooltip. I mean, I guess no. All right, it's very clear that that's not who that's meant for. Well, Shakturi definitely are not desert. All right, they seem to be continental. All right, that's good enough. We'll let the AI figure the rest out. Where's this at, by the way? Oh, it's in the middle of their empire. So we're really getting aggressive with taking territory. Why would Tikan be here? Which seems silly to me. All right, they are going to invade this planet. I didn't get a fleet there in time. That's a lot of troops. All right, we need to get somebody over here. Get attack fleet 10 over here as well. I just want to try to lock them in. Even if they take the planet, which I'm sure they will. Like, being able to just destroy them would be great. Or lock them into this planet where they can't get off of the planet. All right, looks like we are just arriving here. Oh, they jumped away. All right, well, let's try to manually chase down this fleet. Sorry, man, I have no interest in ending this war. All right, I'm definitely hopping over to this planet here, and I think I'm just going to destroy it. So they can't get off this planet. Let's hop over here. Of course, I had to pick my most wounded attack fleet, but that's okay. All right, looks like we are getting some troops loaded on our invasion fleets, which is good. All right, we seem to be wiping out their stuff here, but their fleet has... Where are they going? They have a fleet over here engaged with us, a defense fleet. It seemed like they're heading over here, which probably a bad idea for them, but that's fine. Can you engage these guys? That's what I want you to do. Right, attack fleet 8. You're going after this invasion fleet, but they're flying right past you. They're probably heading somewhere over here. If I was a betting man, I'd say they're going here. Nope, they're going to their planet, which is fine. Where are they jumping off to? What happened to Macker's fleet? It got like wiped out. We're gonna have to rebuild that, bring it back to its former glory. I really need some of these invasions to start kicking off because this is playing whack-a-mole here is not good. They're coming back over here. We are destroying their attack fleet quite handily. Nope, they gave up. They're heading back home. We're trying to anyway. A lot of defense built up over here. I don't know if these guys quite know where they're heading yet. We seem to have pretty easily taken out most of their fleet and fleet power. I'm gonna hop over here and take out this other planet. They seem to be building up quite a bit here, so I just want to purge as much as possible from here. I really want to take out that invasion fleet more than anything. As long as that's floundering around somewhere, we have a risk that they're going to come after some of the planets, and I really don't want that to happen. The good thing is we do seem to be actually scooping up troops now, and, you know, obviously continually building troops, but I do not want to take any more steps backwards. I really want to put the pressure on them. Let's come over here and wipe out whatever defenses they have over here. Looks like we're still kind of horsing around over here. Hopefully we'll be done with that really soon. We are. Oh, are they actually coming to attack me? All right, this is the invasion fleet over here. They're trying to scoop up their troops. It would be really nice to be able to just get over here and take them out real quick. I don't know the likelihood of it actually happening. I think we're waiting for all of our ships to dock. Oh, jumping is blocked. All right, well, that's not going anywhere. Let's let's bombard. See if we can take out that planetary gravity generator that's not letting us hop away. See if we can get another fleet over here. Where's our next closest? It's all the way over here, huh? Tech Fleet 8, where are you going? You're going where I told you to go over there. Okay, Tech Fleet 9, you're hanging out over here. Okay, what I would love for you to do, come over here instead and harass these guys. I mean, we have a fleet presence here, but it's pretty much an even matchup, if not slightly in their favor. All right, looks like we destroyed their hyper deny. All right, what's the story over here? Their invasion fleet hopped away, probably saw my attack fleet coming. They didn't all hop away yet. Oh, we were invading something? Man, it'd be really nice if we could destroy some of these. Right, we're just gonna bombard. I want to try to kill some of these troops off. Or let's kill the planet off. I don't think it's that populated. Oh, I think I might accidentally wipe this planet out. Let's see if we can jump away before we destroy it. Alright, looks like we managed to make it away. The invasion fleet's still over here. It's just tucked away up top here. So, attack fleet 9. I think I want you... Yeah, you blew that planet up. So, let's destroy as many of these troops as we can. Alright, that managed to hop away, but did they hop away up here? I think they did. Well, let's just destroy their mining station, I guess. So we'll just try to chase them down as best we can. We did kill several of them that had troops on them. They're pretty juicy targets if we can manage to take them out. Oh yeah, there we go. Goodbye, troops. They just hop right into us. That's awesome. We are definitely going to destroy the whole fleet. All right, there goes the attack fleet. Or at least the vast majority of it. We look at what they have left. I don't see any troops on there. So I think their troops are wiped out. If we look at enemy targets, we change it to fleets. I mean, they definitely have some more fleets floating around, but yeah, very few troops left. There's probably one still carrying troops around somewhere. We got another colony founded. Let's go ahead and beef that up. I'm hoping we're getting troops from somewhere because I just don't see... What are you guys doing over here? You guys still trying to harass this planet all the way over here? That's incredible. All right, let's check our fleets. I think I want to move them back to automatic, or at least as much as possible. Let's check out the type of damage we're doing over here. All right, we've definitely taken out their defense batteries. This would be a nice planet to wipe out. What fleet is this? Fleet 10? I think we are going to top you up, and we are going to tell you to bombard this planet. And we are going to destroy all these... Well, I guess most of these troops aren't actually built, but destroy as much as we can. They have a lot of facilities here. It'd be nice to take them out. Alright, we'll let that do its thing. What are the rest of our fleets doing? Looks like they're filling up on troops still. Guess there's a lot to do to be able to do that. Why are we sending our invasion fleet over here where there's like a well-defended... I don't know about this. Seems a little silly to do that. I guess we have multiple fleets lining up to go take it out. Oh, jumping is blocked. Looks like we're gonna take out a bunch of their troops. Very nice. Wait, where is that at? Is that up here? Let's get an attack fleet up there. Seems like we're being a little silly with our invasions again, but an attack fleet could help. I think we're just waiting for these ships to load. That was it. That failed, which was a pretty unsurprising given situation, but I think more are coming. Yeah, we have more invasion fleets arriving. So let's try to maximize our superiority here. Oh, I might have bombarded that planet into oblivion. Let's see what's going on there. Okay, so we did not wipe it out, but we did kill every troop that was on that planet. So that's pretty good. And all their stuff. So let's hop over here and rinse repeat. It's gonna take them a long time to rebuild those troops. Alright, lost another ground battle. Hopefully something will be relatively smart and stop landing 2 troops at a time. Let's go ahead and put these guys back on attack. We definitely need more troops loaded onto our invasion fleets. Looks like we still got some trying to do some retrofitting here. Construction takes a long time. Oh, I don't want to. No, I want a top up fleet. That's what I want to do. Alright, I think we're pretty successfully destroying everything that's in orbit. I do need to bombard the heck out of this planet, though. They're still happy, but they have, like, nothing on it. Definitely need to get over here and take these out, though. Okay, we are invading another colony. Don't think we're going to win this one either. Unless we get some crazy reinforcements. Alright, I mean, we're pretty much in every one of their systems, destroying or invading stuff, so I don't think it should take too long, but... The other thing I want to do, it looks like our military strength is up to 18 million. I think there had to be a tech or something that did that, because I didn't scale up my fleets that much. So let's build another couple invasion fleets, and let's build... We don't really have any defense fleets. I kind of want smaller defense fleets. Let's make one. So I think we want use fleet tactics, engage. Same system's fine because then they'll fly around. Weaker targets, I want them to be aggressive. Stronger targets, I want them to be neutral's fine. Did I define what type of fleet this is going to be yet? I don't want the role to be attack. Copy is new. We're just gonna scale this down. I think I want 5, 5, 3, 3. We'll do 5 battleships. I think this should all be set. No, we'll just do neutral. I'd rather them defend than, because that's their purpose. We'll do 50. I guess 50%. Okay, that should be good. Get rid of this attack fleet. I do want to get some of these small defense fleets up and running. We get 6 of those up and running. And I think I'm going to want to position them over here at some point. So let's, how many invasion fleets do we have? We're on 11. So we got 12 and 13 we're building right now. And we got all these new defense fleets, which interestingly enough are not building all of the ships in them, which is a little weird. But you know, it is what it is. I clearly need to change their home planets because we don't want defense fleets all the way down there. Well, I mean, we will ultimately, but not right this second. All right, so we got 9 different defense fleets under construction. I think what I'm going to end up doing is assigning them to planets that are kind of set the home base to some of these edge planets, just so we have defense fleets in the area. Did I miss defense fleet 7? Looks like I did. Remember, once those are constructed, they'll start heading to their home bases. Just realized we have research insight. We were invading a planet. I don't know if we actually had any chance of winning wherever we're invading. For some reason, they have a fleet up here. I feel like we need to make this one of our home bases. All right, I don't think we have told this fleet to actually attack the planet yet. We were just destroying the other stuff, so we probably should tell them to bombard this planet, try to wipe out as much of this stuff as possible. That defense strength is just way too high. I do appreciate that we're doing some boarding and capturing of mining stations, which I assume will then automatically retrofit to ours, but it would be nice to get some of those under our control. I don't exactly know where the colony's at that we were invading. I assume, yeah, we failed. Okay. I'm a little surprised because there's so few troops here. I would have thought we would have won that one pretty handily. So we just wiped out all their troops. We're wiping out the last of their facilities. We don't need to do any more bombarding. This looks like it's going to be their new home planet, so we should probably go up there and start harassing that. I was kind of hoping my invasion fleets would have already been like restocked with troops and doing a little more invasions by now, but I just don't feel like they're actually doing that. All right, looks like we have a fighting chance here. I don't even think that top troop is built yet. It's in the process of being built. Okay, we actually successfully invaded a planet. Nice. So let's go ahead and build up what we need to make them, keep them happy, I should say. Dimensional plasma physics quantum shard. Okay. So is that the only, no, there's another planet in the system. So most of these do not have a lot of troops. I'm a little shocked at how few troops they. Then again, we did take out their invasion fleet and we bombarded all of their big planets. So I guess it shouldn't be that surprising. Looks like these are loading troops from all the way back by our home planet. So those planets should be very well stocked with troops to scoop up. All right, looks like we're giving this another go. Again, I'm not confident we're gonna win or anything good's gonna come out of this, but are we really invading with a single troop? Why would you do this? All right, well, we seem pretty invested in taking this one, so let's get our fleet over here and just see if we can get any sort of bonus. This is a little ridiculous. A single, like, just land a single troop. Yeah, you guys got this. It's all good. Some of these little planets we might actually have a chance of taking because it's mostly just fighting the population, but the population's still really tiny on them. And I think this is one of our planets we'd be taking back. It is. So now we're back. We're in the position now where we have lost no planets and we've captured a bunch of their colonies, which is exactly where we want to be. All right, so let's just do a little bit of tech, and then I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode here. I feel like this one's running on a little bit longer than I intended on it, but you know how you get caught up in something. All right, let's improve these blasters and everything, and that's just going to make everything better for us. That's already completed. Are we allowed to crash research? We are. Expensive, but I think it's worth it. 144 days when we crash research. I mean, we got nothing else to really spend money on right now, so I think it kind of makes sense to do that crash research. All right, that's good enough for now. Let's go ahead and check our settings. What else did I want to see aside from research? I did want to go into policy settings, and I wanted to, under research, I wanted oh, I do have it automated, but it's not doing it. Can I do 2 researches at the same time? And if I do that, can I crash research both of them? I can. Okay. So I guess we'll just have to stay on top of crash researching all that stuff. So let's take one quick look through our colonies. Looks like we have 3 colony ships. They're all doing nothing, which is cool, even though I have things flagged to take. But I get it. Like, some of those are dangerous. This one's not. I don't know why it's not colonizing there. I've told it to. All right, let's go ahead and just keep colonizing with what we got there, I guess. So our population has grown quite a bit. We're up to 243 colonies. Most of them are pretty happy. There's one that's unhappy, but that's probably the one we just invaded and took over, so that would make sense. Research is going really well. Next batch of research should get us over 20 million in military strength, which is massive. Troop strength being 680,000 is up from where it was when we started the episode. Our economy is at 15.2 million per turn. So, like, money is just no object at this point, and that's with us scaling up our military. You know, we built a bunch of these defensive fleets, which are currently not really doing much of anything, but I'm positioning ourselves to be able to defend against these guys should we have to go to war with them. Then the last thing I want to check is the victory progress. We are at 68% and they're at 56%. So they lost 2% and I gained a couple percent. So either 2 or 3. So we have 2 more percent until we win the game. Hopefully taking over the last of these planets will be enough. If not, we'll have to go to war with these guys with a very small scope to maybe try to take this territory, and some of this here. And that should be enough to secure us the victory. But we'll see that in a future episode. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.